Good afternoon, South Holland. Welcome back to Lunch with the Librarian. I am broadcasting from the library today, or rather, I'm taping at the library today. This one today is not complicated, and I hope that it will perhaps scratch kind of a pandemic itch you might have for Chinese food. Any Chinese food fans in the house? Today, what I'm going to show you guys how to do is kind of a faux version of Chinese restaurant orange chicken, using some really, very few, very basic ingredients. I got a smooch on my glasses. So, basically all we're doing from scratch is making a sauce, because we're using frozen popcorn chicken that I have already cooked. So you're gonna see this go together really fast. I've already cooked off the popcorn chicken in the oven, and I chose to do it in the oven in order to make the coating as crisp and as crunchy as possible so that it doesn't get really soggy when we put the orange chicken sauce on it. If what you have in your freezer are chicken nuggets and not popcorn chicken, that's cool. You might choose, after you have cooked off your chicken nuggets, to cut them into smaller pieces so that it looks kind of like the same size as what you would get if you were ordering orange chicken from a Chinese food restaurant or takeaway. You could also, if you were feeling really fancy, is use frozen breaded shrimp, and cook those off in the oven to get that crisp breadcrumb coating, just like you would do chicken nuggets. You could do like popcorn shrimp or just fried, like the fried shrimps, and that would kind of take your lunch with maybe, I mean, not another librarian, you wouldn't cheat on me like that, but take your lunch up to another level. So my chicken nuggets, or my popcorn chicken, are cooling. So what I'm gonna do right now is show you guys how to make the sauce for the orange chicken. And this legit could not be easier. Let me point you down toward my countertop. And there are only a few ingredients. I've got a microwave safe bowl. Very important to do that, to do microwave safe. The first thing I'm going to use, it's orange chicken, so this is orange marmalade. This is just in the same, I just bought whatever was on sale. You need a cup of it. I just bought what was ever on sale at the grocery store when I was there yesterday. So, let me measure out, because this is a solid, I'm using a solid measuring cup. If it's a little bit over, a little bit under, this jar is a 13-ounce jar, so I know I'm going to be using most of it. And then with whatever orange marmalade leftovers you have, you can just spread it on toast. But so there's my orange marmalade going into my microwave safe bowl. Marmalade is like jelly. The difference is there is peel in it. I also saw ruby red grapefruit marmalade at the grocery, and I love grapefruit. That would be flippin' delicious. So there is my 1 cup of orange marmalade. I'm going to use a half cup of barbecue sauce. This is just Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce, which is really, I've never met anybody who doesn't like Sweet Baby Ray's, but feel free to use whatever barbecue sauce you have on hand, whatever you happen to like. And we're doing a half a cup of this. If you like it spicier or smokier or whatever, just regular old barbecue sauce in the microwave safe bowl with my orange marmalade. All right. I need 3, not much to look at yet. I need 3 tablespoons of soy sauce. And I'm just using soy sauce packets from like leftover from Chinese food orders because I did not want to bring my big old bottle of soy sauce from home, because we buy it by like legit the quart at my house. My husband loves Chinese food, so we use a lot of soy sauce. So I know that one packet that I just used is a little bit under a tablespoon. So I need 3 tablespoons. So I know that I can just go straight in like that. 2. 3. If you've never had soy sauce all by itself, you know it's really, really salty. And it's got a really savory flavor that is called umami. It's like, you know, when you learn about the 5 senses, and I'm just using a half of another one to make up for that little bit of leftover room in my tablespoon. If you like your food a little bit saltier, feel free to use a little bit more soy sauce. But I would taste it first to make sure. And then the last ingredient that I'm using, which is totally optional, if you don't have this at your house already, or you don't want to spend the money, that's totally legit. This is toasted sesame oil. This you find in the aisle with the other like Asian ingredients, and I need 2 teaspoons of sesame oil since I'm choosing to use it. I really like sesame in Chinese food, like I like sesame chicken. So I'm adding it in. 2 teaspoons. Another thing that you might like to add in, if you really like your food spicy, you could add in, and you've got those, if you like your food spicy and you've got those like red peppers that come with pizza that you shake on top to make your pizza zingy, and you wanted to add in like a 1/4 teaspoon of those red pizza peppers to kind of zing up your orange chicken, that would be completely appropriate. But really you don't want to add in too much more than that. Just the marmalade, the barbecue sauce, and soy sauce, and then maybe a little bit of sesame oil, depending on how you're feeling. And now I'm just mixing this up with my spoon to kind of make sure that all the ingredients are combined. The soy sauce is way, way thinner, obviously. It's just the consistency of like water or whatever. So that is going to be, like, it's going to want to sit on top of your marmalade and barbecue sauce mixture. So really, if you've got a little balloon whisk, that would be a great tool to use right now, but you can just use your spoon like I am right now. This much sauce will cover 5 cups of chicken pieces. So it looks like a lot of sauce because it is a lot of sauce. But you're also able to either feed a bunch of people once or feed yourself a bunch of times. All right. So what I'm going to do is dampen a paper towel. Sorry about that. Just till it's barely damp, and put it on top of my bowl before it goes into the microwave. I don't want the mixture to dry out in the microwave, and which sometimes it can. So I just moistened a paper towel, and I'm going to spread it out. If I can get the paper towel to unfold without ripping it into a million pieces. Come on. Live television, my friends, I'm telling you. Here we go. I'm just setting it on top, my damp paper towel on top of the bowl that I mix my sauce ingredients into. I'm gonna pop that into the microwave for 45 seconds and it's finished. So let me go do that right now. 45 seconds to start. I'm gonna grab a bowl. I'm gonna put my chicken pieces in here so that when my sauce is done, I can just drizzle it on top and it'll be perfect. Also, because I cooked off my chicken first, it'll be cool enough to the touch that I won't hurt myself when I try and eat, because that's the thing, man. You get so excited for lunch and your food is hot and you burn yourself. So just this is a whole bag of chicken pieces and I've already cooked them off. There's the microwave. Thrown away that wet paper towel. That is not hot at all. So clearly I need to go back in with that. I'm gonna put it in for another like 30 seconds. And then I'll show you how I combine everything together in just a minute. All right. I should have known, the last time I reached into the microwave to grab this sauce, the bowl was not even warm to the touch. It's hot now. So everything is heat through and combined. I'm giving it another stir. And then I'm just going to plate my lunch together like you would if you got Chinese food from the restaurant. I don't have rice, because I just forgot to bring rice with me, but that's okay. You don't necessarily need it. If you have rice that's left over from something else or that you have made because you knew you were making Chinese food for lunch today, throw some rice on there. I do have broccoli because I pretty much always have broccoli around. It's who I am as a person. I really like it. And then, so let me grab a tongs because that will help. To grab out these hot chicken pieces from the bowl. There I go. And if I had rice, I might put it on the side, get my broccoli. I don't want to just dump it onto the plate because there's likely to be a bunch of water at the bottom because this broccoli was frozen before I made it. And I just heated it up according to the directions on the bag. Same thing with the chicken. I didn't use any kind of special recipe or anything. I just used the directions on the bag. Whatever your chicken says is what you should do. And then I'm going to drizzle this orangey, sticky, yummy barbecue sauce mixture on my lunch. So, if you ever are craving Chinese food and the place you normally order from is closed, here's a quick recipe for orange chicken sauce that you can use with chicken or shrimp. Add whatever vegetables that you want to your orange chicken and have kind of a Chinese food lunch at home. Thanks for spending lunch with me, South Holland, and I will see you again in a week. Have a good one.